I took 3 outfits. I didn't use any of these in this video. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jasenia, and today I'm going to be doing a video on what I actually used in my hospital bag. If you're new here, I make some motherhood / lifestyle content. I am a first-time mom to a beautiful 3-month-old, and I just post content based on that. So for this video, I'm actually going to go back and watch my old video that I posted on what I packed to go to the hospital, and I'm going to go over what I actually used, what I didn't use, what wasn't necessary but I thought was useful. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. So I decided to purchase a weekender bag because I needed one anyway. Okay, so for this bag, I actually really ended up liking the bag. I packed me and the baby's stuff in there, and I thought it was perfect. It fit all my clothes, all her stuff. The dirty clothes, I put it on the extra storage part at the bottom, and it was perfect. I'll be taking this little toiletries bag. Didn't fit in there. Okay, so for that toiletries bag, I thought it was really awesome because I was able to open it and hang it on the bathroom at the hospital, and it didn't have to touch the hospital counter or any of that stuff. I would just use my toiletries and put it right back on. I thought it was really awesome. Really liked it. 10 out of 10. Little bag, and I got these little dividers off of Amazon. I think they're gonna be really useful. Okay, so for those dividers, I really liked them. I was able to separate baby stuff, my stuff. Like, it was really easy. I really like them. If I need my husband to go get something, everything's already like compact, and it was definitely husband proof. So first up is the baby bag. So what I have in here are 5 diapers, and these are the samples that I got from the free baby video. I mean, it never hurts to take extra, you know? And also from that video, I got a bunch of travel wipes. So I'm gonna take these wet wipes. Okay, so for the baby stuff, you don't need wipes, you don't need diapers. They will provide that at the hospital. I took it just in case. So honestly, if I was a first-time mom again, I would pack it just because I like to be prepared. So yeah, I mean, if you want to pack 5 little diapers just to have it, you can. They will provide everything. They're gonna provide wipes, diapers, and that's basically what they need. And I even got to take home what I didn't use, since once you open a pack of diapers or something, the hospital can't use it anymore. So you get a lot of freebies at the hospital. That's all, like, for pampering. And then this little ointment just in case. And then I'm taking 3 outfits. One is this little onesie that my mom got. So with the outfits, I took 3 outfits. I didn't use any of these in this video. I actually packed one very last minute because my mom was like, you had to take a onesie just in case. And I was like, well, let me look for the cutest little onesie I have. That's the one she actually ended up going home in. None of these, they were way too big. They didn't fit her. I don't know what I was thinking. She definitely used the newborn size, which I was surprised because I heard so many people say, oh, don't buy newborn. Well, she ended up using newborn for the first at least like 3-4 weeks. So I don't think we realize how tiny they actually come out. They're super tiny. Even the newborn thing was big on her. So I say, don't listen to anybody else. At least pack 1 newborn outfit just in case, because if it wasn't for that outfit I packed last minute, she would have been looking like a little clown. I will say though that magnetic onesies are awesome. I only have like 2 of them now. I started off with that one and I loved it. It was so easy to just like peek on and off, and it made diaper changes really easy. I also packed this little swaddle that my mom gave to me, and it brings a matching bow. So we actually ended up using that little blanket swaddle in the car seat, tucking in her feet when we left because it was kind of chilly for her. It was December, so it was starting to get kind of cold. So yeah, we just used that inside the car seat to make sure her little feeties were warm. If it is chilly outside, I brought this little hat. Yes, don't forget to bring a hat because babies are very cold. And that's all I'm packing for the baby. Up next is my postpartum bag. So the first thing in my postpartum bag are these discreet diapers, and I know the hospital has... Okay, so I would bring my own little woman diapers because the hospital one, I know people say, oh, the hospital provides it, don't worry about it, but I don't know what they make it, but it's really, really cheap. It's like not even underwear hardly. I don't know. I tried it so I can have both perspectives on it. I did not like it at all. I was actually really, really happy I brought my own diapers. I bought it from the Always brand, and honestly they were so comfortable because I just put it on, and then when it was time to change it up, just take it off, throw it away, and you feel fresh again using the new one. Oh, and then I ended up actually buying another box coming home so I can wear it for those extra few days postpartum where you still have heavy bleeding. So I really recommend those. I'm also bringing this Miralax stool softener because I've heard so many moms say that using the bathroom can be really hard and hurtful the first time after birth. So I definitely want to prepare for that, and I'm taking that just in case. I'm also going to be taking Dermoplast, and I know the hospital does provide a bottle of this, I think. Okay, so I guess obviously depends on your hospital, but my hospital did provide Tux. They provided Dermoplast. Oh, actually, sorry, they didn't provide Tux. They provided the off-brand, but I ended up using Tux because it felt better. But also for the Miralax, I guess you can bring it just in case. I didn't use it. I didn't need it because the hospital actually ended up giving me a pill for constipation. So it was one of the medications I had to take every few hours. So I didn't need to take my own. And I also did end up getting the Freedom Mom Perry bottle. Yeah, I really like this. Yes, the hospital gives you the one that doesn't have the little angle. Actually, give me a second. Okay, so this is the one the hospital provides, and it's not bad. I mean, it's a Perry bottle, but the angle made it really easy to kind of get to where the water needed to go without being like in an awkward angle. And I would basically just refill it before using the bathroom, and then boom. This I ended up keeping because I saw another tip from a mom, YouTuber, Instagrammer, that they would use this to shower the baby and wash like their hair. I brought it home and I haven't used it, but that was the idea. I'm gonna bring the Haka. I know most moms don't produce enough milk, so well, I didn't end up using this. I was nowhere near gonna produce any milk for that thing. Of course, you know, the first few days you don't produce milk, you produce colostrum, and basically I was having trouble breastfeeding and all that, so I wasn't gonna use this at all, and I didn't. And either way, my hospital ended up having an electric breast pump, so if I did need or wanted to try pumping, which they did offer, I had that option, so I didn't have to bring my own. And then with that, I'm also gonna bring these little nursing pads that you can put inside your bra just in case. Yeah, so you leak. Don't need it for the hospital. Do I recommend it for later on? Yeah, it comes in handy, but for the hospital, you don't really need it. And this was one of the free samples as well. It was like some nursing bags. Again, didn't really end up using that. Ended up producing milk for whatever reason. And that's it for my postpartum bag. One thing I'm not sure if I want to add are my breast pumps that I got. I got the LV. Yeah, so like I said, I didn't end up bringing my breast pumps, and the hospital ended up having some available for use. So you don't really need to bring it. This bag, I wouldn't say it's an essential, but it can be. This is my snack bag. And so, my snack bag, my lovely snack bag, I couldn't even get to it until after birth because once I got admitted to the hospital, they don't allow you to eat any more solids. It was just Jello and popsicles that they had at the hospital. So basically, everything I packed was like for no reason. And then after I gave birth, I just ended up eating the hospital food because they brought it like 3 times a day. Electronics in here. I bought off on Amazon these really long chargers, and it was like a 3-pack for iPhone. I also have a little box in there, and I'm gonna put the camera charger one. Yeah, so the little electronics bag, pretty simple stuff. I used up everything: charger, camera, battery, and camera. Pretty basic stuff. Used it all. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about my clothes I'm taking. And I'm not taking a lot, guys. I'm going to take these cute little cat slippers. Didn't end up using those. I ended up just using my Nike slides the whole time. And I'm going to be taking 2 maternity bras. One is... Okay, so the whole time I was at the hospital, I actually didn't even use bras. I was just braless because I'm at a hospital. I just gave birth. I'm breastfeeding. You don't need a bra. I ended up using, I forgot which bra I took home, but the nursing bra is actually really comfortable for postpartum. But I am going to take this little nightgown that I got from Target. Okay, this I actually did end up using, and I'm thinking of posting a labor and delivery vlog to like kind of show the whole birthing process and stuff. I mean, not the process, but you know what I mean. And you'll see that I wore this. It was actually really comfortable. I got to get out of that hospital gown, which can get kind of like annoying, especially because the opening is the back, so every time you're walking you're like butt showing. So that was very comfortable and I wore it. I'm gonna take these sweatpants that I got from Target. Yeah, so for the pants I ended up using that to go home. I was all about comfort. Styles, I was like, no. I ended up using the sweatpants to go home. I think I had this underneath, and then I think I used a hoodie. I was really all about comfort going home postpartum. And for entertainment, I'm gonna be taking this little Sudoku puzzle. I know it sounds lame. Okay, I didn't use the Sudoku book at all. I wish I would have, but being there and getting the contractions, the epidural, knowing that this is real and it's happening soon, I had no time to think of a little Sudoku puzzle. Toiletries bag. Yes, the toiletries bag, like I mentioned, super awesome. Loved it that you can hook it up to the bathroom and not have it touch the bathroom and all that stuff. And it was actually really spacious too. I didn't really end up using everything in here. Glasses case. I mean, I would bring it just in case if you do wear glasses and contacts. I did both, so I would switch in between. I started with contacts, but then towards the end I just stayed with my glasses. So I'll also be bringing 2 toothbrushes, one for me and my husband, some mouthwash, and some toothpaste. Just the basic toiletries, really. Yep. I used the toothbrushes, obviously. Toothbrush. Didn't really use the mouthwash, but I mean, it's still nice if you want to take it for some nice fresh breath. Soap. Used it. Sponge. Yep. Thing full of some prenatals. So I didn't really end up taking the prenatals because the hospital obviously provided me with prenatals on their own. It was like part of the little medication thingies that I would take every few hours. So they provided it, didn't really need to take my own. So for toiletries, I mean, I used the basic things. So yes, the nipple cream, didn't really end up using it. Cotton swabs, didn't use it. Hair ties and headbands, didn't use, but what I really did use a lot was a big hair clip. I was like using that all the time. It was just like boop, hair back and clip. For the rose water, I didn't end up using it to like kind of like refresh myself in the bathroom when I would go switch out my diaper. It was kind of like just refreshing because it's so like hot and sweaty and you're all like gross. And yes, you have time to shower kind of, but at the same time you really don't. Especially when you have the newborn and they're like cry all the time. You just feel like you want to, you know, hold them all the time. So spraying that little when at the hospital was really refreshing. So that's it, guys. That is everything that I used in my hospital bag. I think I did a pretty good job at packing. I mean, I overpacked a little, but well, first time mom doesn't, right? I used up pretty much almost everything, and that is it for this video. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.